Okay. Let me share the PPT first. Everyone able to see my screen? If yes, please respond me in chat that you are able to see my screen. Could you please respond me in chat? We can communicate through the chat, okay? If anything you are not able to understand, if any question you want to ask, please do put your query or question in the chat so that I will see the chat and get back to you, okay? Everyone able to see my screen, right? Please respond me in chat. You are able to see my screen or not? One second. Maybe the settings have not been changed. Yes, yeah. Thank you for confirming me, Devika. Now today I'm going to start my session with the Core Java demo one. Okay. What is the today agenda? What are the topics we are going to discuss? These are all are first, what is the Java? What we are going to discuss first topic for this day is what is Java and where this Java is going to be used and what are the futures of this Java and what are all the types of Java, means how many types of Java is available and a small Java program and how we are going to compile and run a Java program and what are the main concepts of the OOPS, because the Java is mainly dependent of the OOPS. So what are the concepts of OOPS and what are the advantages and disadvantages of this Java programming language? Okay. First, we'll start our session today with the Java. First, what is this Java? Java means what? Java is an object-oriented programming language as well as a platform. Normally, why we are calling here core Java means, because see, if you say the actual terminology of this core Java is a Java 2 standard edition, means we have to call all the features of this core Java are included in this Java 2 standard edition. But if we say that I'm trying to join this Java 2 standard edition course, like this means no one will get understand, right? If you say just simply core Java means they'll able to know that, yeah, this is some course of related to Java. Again, so for just user understanding and reference only, we are going to call this Java as this Java 2 standard edition as a core Java. Okay, it is like a core or the basics of the Java programming language. Okay. Java and Java was developed by, and Java is, and now we are seeing here Java is an object-oriented programming language. Means what? It is mainly depends on the objects. This whole Java programming language will deals with the objects only. So that's the reason why we are saying Java is an object-oriented programming language as well as platform. We can say this Java is an programming language or a programming platform also. Okay, like on web also it can able to execute, so we can calling this as a platform also. And this Java was developed by the team led by James Gosling at Sun Microsystems in 1991. Who developed this Java means James Gosling. And where he developed this? At Sun Microsystems in 1991. Okay. And Java is the first programming language which provides the concept of writing programs that can be executed using the web. Okay. Java is a first programming language which provide the concept of writing programs that can be executed using the web. Before this Java, there was no such programming language like where we can execute on the web. But it is having the special feature called where we can write the programs and execute on the web. Okay. This is a basic introduction about this Java. Okay. And now, where we are going to use this Java? If you develop something, means definitely it should be used right somewhere. Then only it will be more populated. So, in which areas this Java is going to be used means, according to the Sun Microsystems, 3 billion devices run the Java. Okay, how many? 3 billion devices was running the Java. It was earlier. Now it has been, the count maybe increased. Okay. And what are the main devices that they are going to use this Java means? There are some types of applications which are using to develop their software by using this Java. What are those means? Desktop applications, web applications, enterprise applications, mobile applications, embedded applications, and games. These are all types of the applications will be developed by this Java. Okay. Why nowadays the Java is very boom in the market and why the openings for this is very high means because these many applications are using this Java as their backend programming language. Definitely every company needs to have this, some Java programmer, right? So that is the reason why Java is very high populated and very needed resource. And though the competition is high, the vacancies will also be more for this Java. Because see, all the main applications are using this Java as their backend programming language. Okay, it is mandatory. They need the Java resources to develop their applications. Okay. Now, what are the desktop applications that are using this Java means? Adobe Reader. You all know, right? What is Adobe Reader? Like, to open a PDF document, we are using to use this Adobe Reader. That we are going to, or not to edit that PDF also. That software is developed by this Java. Okay, and media player. You all know, right? In our systems, we are having some media player when you try to play some video or audio, anything that will be developed by using this Java. And antiviruses. In any systems, definitely we need to have the antivirus so that it will protect the system from the viruses. Okay, etc. Some other applications has been developed by using this Java. These are the some basic applications of desktop which we developed by using this Java. Okay. And what are the web applications? Web applications means what? I already told you, right? The applications which we are going to run on the web are known as web applications. Like the examples are here, IRCTC and Java T-Point. IRCTC means you all know, right? Indian Railway one. Like, to book any train ticket, we are going to open this IRCTC site. Though you may have a question like, we will book through the Amazon or anything, but even though that will redirect to IRCTC only. It is the central government portal or website where we can able to book the train ticket. That, excuse me, that portal has also been developed by using this Java as their backend programming language. And Java T-Point. You all know this is one of the most populated tutorial nowadays trending in any Google regarding this Java T-Point. That is, if you want to learn any type of courses, anything, online tutorials, you can refer to this Java T-Point. Okay, this is a very good tutorial platform where we can learn any courses here. Okay, that also be developed by using this Java as their backend programming language. Okay, these are some examples for this web applications that are developed by this Java as their backend programming language. Okay, now enterprise applications. Enterprise applications means what? Enterprise means it will be used in a wide range. Okay, it is a very big application, we can say. Okay, enterprise applications means those are the very big applications. Okay. And now what are the enterprise applications that are using this Java as their programming language means banking applications. Okay. Like in order to develop any banking applications, we are going to use this Java as their programming language, and in some business applications. Okay, business applications means what? For example, we can say like Amazon. We can take an example of Amazon. Like it is an online business application. Okay, that type of applications is also be developed by using this Java as their backend programming language. Okay, mobile applications. Okay, like we can able to have some mobile applications also that has been developed using this Java, and embedded applications and some games also we have been developed by using this Java. Actually, why this only Java means, why not the other programming language like Python and everything means, this is already having the complete or the developed programming language we can say. But when it comes to this Python and others, they are developing programming language. Definitely there is a difference between this developing and developed one. So though Python are also the trending, but it needs to add its future at, like it is all at to developing. But this Java is a developed programming language. Okay. This is where we are using this Java as their programming language. Now, what are the features of this Java? Features means what? The main, its characteristics we can say. Okay, because of the features only, every programming language will become mostly highlighted or populated. Okay, now what are the main features of this Java which make this as a highly populated means? Java is very simple programming language, means you can easily understandable and write the code. Okay, structure and everything is very simple and clean and clear. Okay, Java is a simple programming language, and Java is an object-oriented programming language, means it mainly depends on the objects. Okay, this Java programming language is mainly depends on the objects. It deals with the objects. It works with the objects. Okay, and Java is distributed. Means what? If you write any Java program in one system, for example, in one Windows system, we have read the Java program. And if you want to run the same program in the Linux system, then if you just traverse that, or if you just take that or move that exe file of this dot class file of this Java file to the Linux system, if you try to run that, it will execute. Okay, it is platform independent. Java is a platform independent, means the executable file of the Java program can be shared along with the multiple systems and it can be executed. That is the reason why we are saying here this is the distributed. Okay, and Java is a robust programming language. Means what? It is a very strong programming language. Why we are saying this is a strong programming language means the garbage collection will be handled by the Java itself. No need of programmer to involve into that to do any cleaning operation of the objects. Okay, that is the reason why Java is very robust programming language. And Java is interpreted and compiled. Means what? Java will execute or compile its line by line. The compiling and executing of the program line by line, we call it as interpretation. Okay, so Java is interpreted and compiled. Okay, and Java is very secure in nature. Okay, Java is highly secure. That this is the one major reason why we can say this Java is highly populated nowadays. It has a very good security features. That is the reason why most of the applications will be developed using this. You know, right now, banking applications are using this Java means you should know that how much secure this Java is. Because banking applications should be very, very secure. because highly sensitive data will be there in that. If they are using this Java means definitely the security will be at the peak level. Okay. And Java is portable. Why we are saying this Java is portable means, I already told you, right? We can transfer the executable file of Java from one system to another system. So, because it's flexible to transfer, we are saying this Java is portable. Okay. And next, Java is multi-threaded. Multi-threaded means what? Sharing an each thread with multiple process or with multiple sharing one single resource with the multiple threads is called multi-threaded. So such types of sharing one resource with the multiple threads concept will be supported by this Java. So it is also a very good feature, so that here the maximum utilization of the CPU will be happen. Right? If one resource is sharing with multiple clients means, then it is very maximum utilization is going to happen. Like for example, I am one resource in the company and I'm working in some expensive project, and in that project I'm having only 2 hours of work. Remaining 6 hours of work is just idle, and but company is paying me for the 8 hours. So what the management has been done, I have been allocated to some other two projects. Like there, I'm going to work for 3 years, 3 years. So they have maximum utilized me. Like the 8 hours, they have maximum utilized like working for 3 projects. Right. So the multi-threading means the maximum utilization of the CPU will be happen by sharing a single resources with the multiple threads. Because of these features, Java became mostly popular and very highlighted programming language. Okay. And now, what are the types of Java? Types means what? It is just like a variation, we can see. The features will be difference between these types. It's not like completely different one. Just the features will be added more. For example, one version, one type, these many features, and second type, added the some more features to the existing one, like that. Okay. So there are 3 types of Java. What are those? J2SE, J2EE, and J2ME. J2SE means what? Java 2 Standard Edition. Okay. Java 2 Standard Edition. And where we are going to use this means, we are going to use for standalone applications like Adobe Reader, Media Player. These are all the standalone or desktop applications, we can say. In order to develop any desktop or standalone applications, we are going to use this J2SE. Okay, we are going to use the features of J2SE, and developing the application means those will be the standalone applications. Okay, this is the first type of Java. Okay, and next, the second type of Java is J2EE, Java 2 Enterprise Edition. Enterprise Edition means, I already told you, enterprise means what? Enterprise means it is, we are going to use this in a wide range. Okay, we are going to use this in a wide range. Enterprise means. Okay, and in order to develop those enterprise application, we are going to use this J2EE. Okay, what are the enterprise editions? That too, enterprise applications, those are banking applications, business applications, because so many people will interact with that, right? So we are saying this, in order to develop these enterprise applications, we are going to use this J2EE. Okay, this type of Java is going to use to develop this enterprise application. Okay, Java 2 Enterprise Edition. Next, J2ME, Java 2 Mobile Edition. Java 2 Mobile Edition means what? The name itself represent. We are going to use this mobile edition to develop the mobile applications like games and everything. Okay. In order to develop the mobile applications, we are going to use this Java to mobile edition. Okay. In order to develop the games and everything, we are going to use this type of Java, like Java to mobile edition is going to use. Okay. Now a sample program for this Java. Okay. What is the sample hello world program here? Like first see here, public class hello world. This is the access specifier. This is the class. I already told you, right? Java programming language will deals with the objects. Objects means what? First, in order to create any object, we need to define one class. Okay. This is the class. This should be common to every class, and access specifier is also the common for every class, and this can be vary based on a requirement. For suppose now my requirement is I want to give my class name as hello world. So I have given here as hello world. Next time I want to give my class name as prime number. Then I can replace here with the prime number. So here, this is the class name, which is base user requirement. So if he wants which name, if you want, he can give that. Okay. This is the user requirement. Based on his requirement only, we can change that name. Okay. And next, but this public and class should be the same as it is. Okay. Now here, the main method. After the class declaration, we have to write the main method. Like public, this is the access specifier, and the static is the keyword we are going to use. Void, I'll explain you all this, okay, in the next slide. Main method and the strings and aux. And then now here I'm going to create one variable. Just I'll remove this. It will just I will show you that one. Just in the main method, what I'm trying to do this means I'm just trying to print the hello world. That message I want to display. Okay. So what I'm doing now, just I'm writing system.out.println and the hello world. And just closing this main method and the class. Okay. Now we have to save this file with this same class name, hello world.java. Okay. While we are saving this file, we have to give the class name as the file name. This must and should we have to say like that only. Okay. Now, what are these words means? See, public means it can be called from anywhere. Public is an access specifier. So if you give keyword as public before any class or method, then we can say that this class or method can be accessed by anywhere in the total Java application. Any class or any other method can call those classes and methods if those are specified with the public access modifier. Okay. And next, static keyword. Static means what? No object is required. Okay. No object is required. Means if you define any method or class as static means, then no need to create an object for those class. Directly we can access those methods by the class name if you specify that as a static. And void. Void means what? It doesn't return any value. Void means what? It doesn't return any value. Nothing we can say. Okay. And next, main method. Main method means what? It is just the name of the function. Okay. Main method means it is just the name of the method, we can say. Okay. Normally, just like we are having the class name, right? So this is the method, we can say. A method will be defined inside the class. So we can write, normally if you want to define any method means we should give any name. But here main method is common to any class. What definitely a class should have one main method. Okay. So we have to write same like this only. We cannot change this. Okay. String aux. String aux means what? Here, to accept the command line arguments data type in string array. So in order to accept the command line arguments, we are going to define this string args. Okay. This is about the simple Java program. Okay. Now, how we are going to compile and run this Java program is, not to compile any Java program, we have to use this Java C and class name dot Java. Okay. Now to compile any Java program, we have to use Java C hello world dot Java. And in order to run this Java program, we have to use Java hello world. Okay. In order to run any Java program, we have to use this Java hello world. Okay. In the command line, we have to use this Java C hello world or Java to compile any Java program. In order to run any Java program, Java hello world we have to give. Then if you compile any Java program, means this is the compilation Java C hello world dot Java, and press enter. Then if any compile time errors are there, then it will show us after this line. Else it will just go to the next command line, and then we have to run that Java program. After typing this, and if you put on enter, if any runtime errors are there, then it is going to display. Else it will just give the output of the program, that is hello world. Okay. Now, what are the concepts of OOPS? OOPS concepts means what? Based mainly the Java is dependent on this OOPS only. Okay. Now, what are the concepts of OOPS? Those are object, class, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction. What are the concepts of OOPS are? Object, class, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction. Let's have a brief discussion about this, because in detail we are going to discuss in the next sessions. Okay. First, what is meant by an object? Object means what? It is just an instance of a class. It can be a physical or logical. Object can be a physical or logical. Okay. Just in order to use any class members, definitely we need this object. Without the object, we cannot use any class. Okay, that is a dependency between the object and class. Class means what? It is an entity. Means we'll having all the data members in the class. Like we'll have the data variables and data members together in a unit called class. Okay, and class doesn't require any space because it is just a logical entity. There is no physical entity for this. So it doesn't require any space, but object requires the space. Okay. Now encapsulation. Encapsulation means what? Binding a data variables and data members, means or data methods together in a unit is called class. And class is an example for this encapsulation. Encapsulation means nothing but binding or wrapping up the variables and methods together in a single unit. We call it as, the process is called encapsulation, and the example for this is a class. Okay. And inheritance. Inheritance means what? Acquiring the base class properties by the child class. Means like my father is having a habit of reading a newspaper, and I also same habitate that, like I'll also read the newspaper. Okay, like I get that habit from my father, so I'm getting that habit from my father is called the inheritance, we can say. Okay, we know that genetics, we know, right? If my father is having that, then I'll also get the same. So the same way here, if acquiring the base class or parent class property by the child class is known as inheritance. Okay. Polymorphism. Polymorphism means what? It is nothing but poly, many. Morphism means forms. We can use or it can make use of any one method in the many forms. in different ways we can use one single resource, we can say. Okay, that is called a polymorphism, and that too it is having defined into the two types, that is static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism. Static polymorphism is nothing but it is also known as method overloading. Dynamic polymorphism also known as method overriding. Okay, first method overloading means what? We're having the same method name with different signature. Signature means what? We are sending parameters to the methods, right? Those will be different to the methods. Okay, and inheritance will be in the same class. Sorry, inheritance means not. Method overloading will occur in the same class. Method overriding will occur in the different classes. Okay. That is one simple example I can explain you. In depth, we'll go anyhow in the next sessions. Just I'm giving one brief idea about this. Okay. Abstraction. Abstraction means what? Abstraction means nothing but hiding of the data. Means we are just hiding the implementation of the method or any class. Okay, whoever is trying to implementing that class or method, they will write its own implementation. Just it will give the method declaration only in the abstract class. Okay, and the implementation of that methods will be happen by their own requirement. Okay, whoever is trying to implement those abstract classes, they are going to implement the methods of that. Okay, these are the major concepts of the OOPS. Okay, now what are the advantages of this Java? Definitely, if you go with any technology means or any programming languages means, it should have some pros and cons, right? So first we'll discuss about this pros about this. Okay, what are the advantages of this Java? Java is a very simple language. It is a very good advantages so that everyone will get understand and write a code. Everyone means like a, not like a common man who can understand, but if you go with that educated guy, he can able to see and they can able to learn that. Okay, just by the online tutorials also we can able to learn this Java. Okay. And next, Java is a robust programming language because it uses the strong memory management. The memory management will be done by the garbage collection. That is very good, strong. So programmer needs no need to put the extra effort for this memory management. That is the reason why it is become robust programming language. And it is the first language that executed using the web. That is also the reason it became mostly populated. And Java is Aura. Aura means what? Write once, run anywhere. Means if you write once in Windows system, if you want to run any on Mac, Linux, anything, we can able to run. So it has a good feature called Aura. Write once, run anywhere. Okay. And Java multi-threading is that we need not to provide memory to every running thread. So it is sharing single resource with the multiple threads and no memory is required for each thread. Okay, that is also a good advantage of this Java. What is the disadvantages of this Java? It is having the slow performance because it is interpreted language, right? So it needs to be interpreted during runtime and which allows to run on every operating system. If you interpret it in Windows and if you want to run that in a Mac also, it again needs to interpret it in that OS also. So it is very slow performance and it also consumes more memory because it is running on the virtual machine. Java is running on the virtual machine because Java is running on the JVM, right? Java virtual machine. So it consumes more memory. Okay. And because of this feature called garbage collection, it is having no control over the garbage collections. Means like it Java will provide automatic garbage collection. So whenever if you don't want to do that also, it will do by itself. So there is no control by the programmer over that. Programmer can't do anything on that. Just it will do its action on that. This is also one disadvantage of this Java. Okay. These are the what advantages and disadvantages of the Java. This is completely about this today for Java demo session.